Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today we're going to be doing a little 4K video comparison between the new Google Pixel 7 Pro and the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. We'll be testing them out both in 4K 30 frames per second and 4K 60 frames per second in the daytime, and the nighttime we'll be testing out stabilization and the microphone quality as well on both of these devices. And y'all are going to be the judges down in the comment sections below, and let me know which one of these devices you think performs better overall when it comes to 4K video. And by the way, if you do find yourself interested in any of these cases right here, I have a link for those down in the description as well. But let's go and get this comparison started. All right, so starting off with the front-facing cameras on both the Google Pixel 7 Pro to my left and the Galaxy S22 Ultra to my right. What do y'all think? Starting off at 4K, 30 frames per second, just doing a nice steady walk here. I'm trying to keep myself as center as possible on both of these devices because they're just a little bit spaced out, so it might look like I'm a little too far to the right with the Google Pixel 7 Pro or too far to the left with the S22 Ultra. But let me know what y'all think, and also let me know what y'all think about mic quality as well. I'll put a little a little sound icon down at the bottom or off to the side somewhere to let you know where the sound is coming from, whether it be from the Pixel device or the Galaxy device. But again, just doing a nice steady walk here. Let's go and check out stabilization. I do a little jog right here. There we are. What do y'all think? Go ahead and let me move over here a little bit. Then we're going to pan around. Beautiful day today, by the way. Not looking too bad on both of these devices actually. Here on the screens, it's looking really, really good. Now, we do have the option on the Google Pixel 7 Pro to actually crop in a little bit if we really want to do so. And it will look a little bit cropped in than what we have on the S22 Ultra. But me personally, I kind of like that wider angle. We're actually getting a wider angle than we are with the S22 Ultra. So again, 4K 30 frames per second on the front facing cameras. Woo, that sun is bright. Let's go and switch it up to 4K 60 frames per second. All right, so switching it up to 4K 60 frames per second on both devices here. Now the Pixel 7 Pro still gives us that option to be able to crop in if we want to do so. Again, I like keeping it nice and wide, just like that. Of course, we're gonna get that smoother video because we are recording at 60 frames per second. Just doing a nice steady walk here. Check out stabilization at a nice slow pace right here. And the ground isn't that even either. You know, I am walking on sand right now. It's going to do a nice steady jog. All right, there we are. Which one do you think is doing better so far? Whoop! Almost tripped over that branch back there. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. But let's go ahead and pan around where these trees are right here. Really beautiful area. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Again, 4K 60 frames per second on the front facing cameras. Let's go and switch it up to the rear facing cameras. Okay, so taking it over to the rear facing cameras at 4K 30 frames per second. What do y'all think? Just doing a nice steady walk here. Gonna walk up this hill to the little waterfall slash lake we have up here. Let's go and jog up here a little bit. Look at this. Both devices looking really nice. Can't wait to go back and watch the footage, see what it looks like. Now, of course, we are able to use the ultra wide angle lens on both of these while recording at 4K 30 frames per second. And then we are able to zoom. There's 1-time zoom back to the main lens, 2-time zoom, 3-time zoom on the S22 Ultra, 5-time zoom on the Google Pixel 7 Pro, the 10 times telephoto lens on the S22 Ultra, and then we are able to go all the way to 20-time zoom on both of these devices here. What do y'all think? This is 20-time zoom on both. The Google Pixel 7 Pro still to my left, the S22 Ultra still to my right. Let's go ahead and take it back to the main lens. Let's go into a nice little jog here. Check out stabilization. Not exactly flat ground. I am kind of going downhill here. Here we are again. This is 4K, 30 frames per second. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's go and switch it over to 4K, 60 frames per second. All right, so taking it over to 4K 60 frames per second now. I do got to mention that I already tried doing this 4K 60 frames per second test once, but the 7 Pro did overheat on me and the camera shut down. Wouldn't let me record anymore until the phone cooled down, so I had to take it to the car, let it sit in front of the AC for a little bit so it can cool down so I can redo this portion of the test. Now that has been an issue of Pixel devices before, where if you record too much 4K video, especially outside like this, it will overheat and stop recording for you. So really hoping it doesn't overheat right now. Seems to be doing pretty okay. Just doing a nice steady walk here. Let's go ahead and go into a jog. Here we are. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Now when recording at 4K 60 with the 7 Pro, it still allows us to use the ultra wide angle lens. We can't do that with the S22 Ultra, but we are able to zoom all the way out 20 times still with the 7 Pro, and only 10 times with the S22 Ultra. So the 7 Pro again to my left looking pretty good, actually really good at 20 times zoom, 60 frames per second. And the S22 Ultra is looking a little bit fuzzy there at 10 times zoom. Well, let's go ahead and take it back to the main lens on both of these. There we go. Back to the main lens. Let's go ahead and jog over here really quick. Take a quick look at the lake. Got some ducks swimming over here. There we are, 4K 60 frames per second. And the rear facing cameras of both of these devices. Let's go and check out some night footage. All right, so we have made our way into the night. As you can see here, it is nice and dark out here. Of course, I got some lights around me, from the buildings, from the palm trees right here, but we are on the front facing cameras. Google Pixel 7 Pro to my left, Galaxy S22 Ultra to my right. Just doing a nice steady walk here to check out stabilization. During the night it could seem a bit jittery, a bit fuzzy. That's just with my experience from doing these video tests, with several devices. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Just gonna walk around here for a little bit, maybe pan around here. Which one do you think is looking better so far? Let's get this fountain right here behind me. Look at that. I really love how much wider the Google Pixel 7 Pro is when it comes to that front facing camera. Of course, like I said earlier, we do have the option to crop in if we really want to, but I like keeping it nice and wide like that. Just walking a little bit more this way. Again, this is 4K, 30 frames per second. Let's go out to the street right here. What do y'all think? Let's go and switch it up to 4K 60 frames per second. And just like that, we are at 4K 60 frames per second, of course, getting that smoother video. What do y'all think? Let's continue walking down this way. Here in my usual spot when I do these night video tests in the beautiful Al Paseo, Palm Desert, California. Definitely a beautiful area to come visit if you're ever in the area. A lot of restaurants, a lot of stores here. Just gonna get this little shack behind me right here. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Actually looking pretty good here on screen on both devices. Just doing a nice little walk here. Check out stabilization at 60 frames per second. It's actually a beautiful night tonight as well. Going into a bit of a more dimmer area. I got some lights around here. But if I walk a little bit more this way, I kind of want to get this in the background over here. What do y'all think? Again, 4K 60 frames per second. Let's go and switch it up to the rear facing cameras. All right, so taking it over to the rear facing cameras at 4K, 30 frames per second. Pixel 7 Pro still to my left, Galaxy S22 Ultra to my right. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Just panning around here a little bit. Now, of course, we still have the option to use the ultra wide angle lenses on both devices. And then we can also zoom in. There's 5 times zoom, 20 times zoom right here on the Pixel 7 Pro. Let's go and see what that looks like on the S22 Ultra. There's 10 times zoom and then 20 times zoom on the S22 Ultra. What do y'all think? Which one do you think looks better? Let's go back to the main lens. Just do a little bit of walking here. Check out stabilization. Now I gotta say, I'm really impressed with video this year when it comes to the Pixel 7 Pro. I think Google did a really good job, and I will have a full 4K video test, separate video, doing a little bit more in-depth stuff with the Pixel 7 Pro. So make sure you subscribe, stay tuned for that. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's go and jog a little bit. Let's check out stabilization at night. There we are, 4K 30 frames per second. Let's go and check out 4K 60 frames per second. All right, so taking it over to 4K 60 frames per second. I got a car coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and run across the street here. That'll give us an idea of what stabilization is like. Go ahead and walk down this way a little bit. It's a nice steady walk here. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's go ahead and let's cross the street again over here. Again, this is 4K, 60 frames per second. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. So there you have it, a little 4K video comparison between the new Google Pixel 7 Pro and the Galaxy S22 Ultra, both doing a great job when it comes to 4K video recording. But which one of these phones right here do you think did better? Let me know down in the comment sections below. Like I said, y'all are the judges. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did find this video helpful and you did like it, make sure to leave it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks again for watching. This is Josh Quinones, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.